Primate is a horror movie that came out recently to some very good reviews. And I got one thing to say. God damn, is this a way to start off 2026? God damn. So, of course, Primate revolves around Ben, a chimpanzee who is obviously adopted in to a family. And everything's going right until he is attacked by a mongoose who is infected with rabies, therefore making Ben go crazy and start killing people off. Obviously, an evil monkey one, it's not bad. Not bad at all, bro. Here's the thing. The good part of the movie. Oh, here's the thing. I got one thing to say. The chimpanzee, Ben, you could tell his costume looks low budget, but it somehow works in their favor because goddamn, this dude scared the shit out of me when I watched the movie. Oh my god, it's a movie that actually scared me, dead ass. Like I was walking out the theater, like looking around there, looking around the corner, making sure Ben isn't there. I was like, I know I saw him die in the movies, but you never know. And obviously, with a chimpanzee, obviously everyone knows how brutal these apes are. Obviously, chimpanzee, everyone knows that they're not known to go for the kill instantly like other predators. No, they like to mutilate and dismember people before they actually kill you. So you could tell that there's going to be some really good kills in this movie, and there are. Almost if a kill is showed on screen, it is a gruesome, nasty kill. Obviously, the good part of the movie, there's really nothing bad. The bad thing is there's like some deaths that happen that are so stupid. Like why? There's some dude, I think it was his name, Drew, not Drew, but it's the brother of the main character's best friend. I think her name's Lucy, and was it Kate? Kate's brother. And this is after Ben attacks them, right? And they end up going in the pool, obviously in the trailer, because apes can't swim, and also because he got rabies, he's scared of water. So obviously it's very bad news. But he has the bright idea of attempting to manhandle the monkey off of a cliff. How did that work out for him? What did you think happened, bro? This dude got manhandled himself, bro. It is a chimpanzee. I don't know if you know this, but they are known to like be stronger than like almost like 90% of humans. And this man thought he could manhandle him. Of course he died. The dumbest thing in the movie. And there's some other characters who come later into the movie just to be fed to basically fed to Ben for more gruesome kills. And hey, I really like it. Obviously, most of the movie does revolve around either the living room of the home or the pool. It somehow works. I don't know how, but it somehow works. It's really good. It's a really tense movie because, oh my god, dude. Primate actually would have been one of the movies that actually kind of scared me a little bit. Because Ben talked... Also, Ben, early in the movie, is shown to be smarter than your average ape. And he communicates with the tablet where he could do basic sentences. And goddamn, whenever he used it, that scared the shit out of me in the theater. I was like, oh my god, bro, what the hell? I don't know how they did it, but they made it scary. And the kills are really good. And Ben, his costume design, I don't know if I even want to pull up the picture. That still scares the shit out of me. Look at this guy. You mean tell me you want to be scared of that? Hell no, man, get this out of my face. It's scaring me right now. But it is an hour and a half, so obviously he knows what it is. It's a January movie, but holy moly, is it a really good January movie? Obviously, everyone knows January movies aren't really known to be, they call it January schlop, right? This was not schlop. This was somewhat edible food. Because there is a scene where Ben rips off some dude's jaw, so obviously you're in for a treat. And the best part of the movie is not Lucy, it's not Hannah, it's not Kate, it's not even the brother who died for no reason. It is Adam, the father, the GOAT. Oh my god, because this dude, when he pulled up to the house, he was beating Ben's ass, man. He was putting belt to ass there. Because he obviously found the mongoose, found Ben was hurt, so he sent it in to study. Obviously, once he figured out it was rabies and realized his daughters weren't, calling or answering his phone call, he was like, oh, things might have went down at my house. He went in there, oh my god, he went straight to beating his ass. Well, okay, he didn't know what was happening, but he was like, something was up. And once he pieced it together, he was like, alright, now it's time to beat this guy's ass. And he beat his ass. Ben is lucky that he was a chimpanzee. If he was a regular human dude, that dude would have been knocked out in 30 seconds. He was not playing around. That dude, first of all, that dude has a limp, I think. That dude has a limp, and he was whooping his ass. God damn, best part of the movie right there. Amazing, bro. Is this a full price ticket movie? Honestly, I say that if you're in a horror, if you're in a gruesome kills, hey, this is a really good movie. If you're into hand-to-hand combat, hey, watch this movie too. Adam versus Ben. Hell yeah. You know me, I like this movie. And here's the thing. It starts off really good because obviously they start off when Ben first like starts succumbing to the rabies virus, and then they do a not prequel, but they go back in time before when Ben wasn't infected, right? And goddamn, when that was a vet got killed, oh my god! Once I watched that, I was like, oh, I'm in for a treat. And obviously, some people, let's read some reviews. We've been doing that for a while. Let's read some reviews. Let's see if there's any validity to their statements. Let's pick 2 critics and 2. Let's pick the first 2. Why not? We're not gonna search that much. By that being 4 out of 5 and a D. All right, but anyways, we're just gonna do the first 2 because why not? Andrea Chase, killer movie reviews. A tot. Hold on, tot. That was tot. Hold on, wait a minute, guys. I got this. Tot. A stretched or pulled out, not, wait, what? That's it? Stretched or pulled tight, not slack. Alright, let's use that in this context. A taut film, actually means it's short, I guess, that delivers heart-stopping wallop while we wait to see who will survive the long night of a very disturbed chimp. Do not breathe. She's not wrong. Actually, there are certain scenes where I actually held my breath. I like this movie. This movie gives me hope of what 2026 has to offer. If this is what a January movie is, goddamn, I can't wait to see what the blockbusters are about, man. I know that doesn't make sense, but leave me alone. Rob Gonsalves by Rob's Movie Vault. D. Best described as hard R splatter movie, with Ben drooling and screeching as he rips faces and jaws off or beats people to death. People has been testifying to how fun it all is, but I found it repulsive and unpleasant. No, duh. This dude thought a rated R horror movie about a chimp would be sunshines and rainbows. What is this guy talking about? What? Let's watch another. No, that's not a good review. Let's go to a different one. Another D. Rick Romancito by the Taos News. Sorry if I butchered your name. I actually tried to do that right. Robert's biggest error, I assume Robert's the director, is to use a highly unconvincing prosthetic for Ben, played by physical actor Miguel Torres Umba, that makes the cast of the original Planet of the Apes looks like the real deal. And hey, that's what I talked about. I really talked about how cheap the suit is, but obviously this person didn't like it. He wanted a more realistic one, and hey, I don't blame him. If you want to watch, if you're going to use physical prosthetics, make it look good. Because if there's something that's supposed to look bad, it's supposed to be CGI. That's what they call it, CGI slop. It's supposed to look bad. Well, not supposed to, but if things are supposed to look bad, it's supposed to be CGI, not physical costumes and all that stuff. But for me, although it did not play into a good review for Rick, it played into it for me. Because, oh my god, that unsettling chimp costume scared the absolute bejeebus out of me, man. Alright, let's pick this one. Patricia G, which is obviously not belonging to the people. The people know what they're talking about, right, guys? People are never wrong. This person gave it a 3 out of 5. Red Phoenix 5. I love the horror genre and was hopeful for this one. Unfortunately, I found the plot to be lacking and predictable. It was basically and early on the monkey getting rabies and picking off the 20-somethings one by one. Most of the cast was in the pool. Third of the movie, boring. Too much gore for me, as well. I'm glad I got the bargain. $8.25 Tuesday matinee special. I almost called. Sorry, I'm an A-lister. Alright, see, once again, something that works for me doesn't work for someone else, and it makes sense. They do spend a lot of time in the pool, and don't get me wrong, it can 100% make you bored out of your mind, but I liked it. For me, it made it tense for me. It made it really tense. $8.25? Hey, you heard it from here. You heard it from her first. It is definitely a Discount Tuesday type of movie. Here it is. This one, not personified, but basically says what I was thinking to begin with. Especially what that was, that dude Robert. I almost called it the credit name. It's a dumb movie. That's it. If you're expecting anything more out of if you're expecting anything more fun, a movie where a chimp gets rabies and kills people, something is wrong with you. It's dumb fun. Everyone likes it. All right, let's read this one. This one's a bad review, and it seems to be a thorough review. Ricardo H. 1 star. It means like he absolutely hated it. And to be honest, I can see it. Me personally, I liked it a lot. I give it an 8 out of 10, by the way. I don't know if you know that. At first, I thought it was going to be another B-grade slasher packed with pointless shock value, gore, and characters so astonishing stupid that halfway through the movie, you're actively rooting for the villain. Turns out, I was absolutely right. The sheer number of genre cliches is so ridiculous that it could have passed as a brilliant parody if it weren't drowned in an almost abusive amount of gore. In the end, I laughed far more than I ever was scared, horrified, or even remotely shocked. I need to learn how to read shocked. So he came in expecting something, and he was right, and he hated that movie. So you went to a movie that you thought you would hate. No, I'm not trying to diss you. Maybe he's an actual reviewer. Maybe he gets paid for this. Because I know damn well I'm not getting paid for this. But unless you're getting paid for this, you went to a movie that you knew you would not like, and you just go and complain about it anyways. Like, if you knew you weren't gonna like it, why'd you even try to go to the movie then? But anyways, for everything that people seem to hate about the movie, I liked it. You know what to expect. It's a chimp with rabies that kills people. What else can you expect? The prosthetic for Ben, although it looked very goofy and unrealistic to others, made me unsettled. It's unsettling. Made me on the edge of my seat for no reason. Just whenever he was on screen, I always thought something was about to go down, and down it did. 8 out of 10. If we already went through some reviews, you make up your mind. If you think what I like about the movie makes it bad, it's definitely not worth watching. Definitely probably would be seen as the worst movie you've ever seen. Me personally, I went to horror. I knew what I was expecting. I knew it was going to be a gore fest. I mean, it is a chimp, obviously. A gore fest and a chimp. I went to go watch it. I got exactly what I wanted, and I enjoyed it. 8 out of 10. I really like this movie. Great start to 2026. Let's hope some more bangers come out. But anyways, hope you enjoy this review, and I hope to catch you in the next one.